Hi everyone, it's Sunflower Spirit here, and I'm here to do an energy update. I hope everyone is having a good week. I hope you're having a good day so far. So let's see what messages we have for everybody who watches this video. All right, so what messages do we have, please, for everyone who watches this video? What messages does everyone really need to know, please? What messages does everyone really need to know, please? We have the Six of Pentacles. All right. We have the Two of Swords. And what other messages do we have, please, for everybody who watches this? What other messages do we have, please? We have the Four of Cups. Okay. And then we have the Hermit. So yeah, definitely trying to get some balance back in your life. I see there's been a theme of this decision that's been very present with the Two of Swords. This has come up quite a few times in the last few readings I've done for everyone who watches these. And so there's like some balance, getting some balance back, some maybe a little bit of pausing to think about a decision. And there's also, with the Four of Cups, I'm getting isolation. I know that's not usually how the Four of Cups is read, but I'm getting isolation, like um, more of a like self preservation almost, if that makes any sense. Like an isolation, um, wanting the opportunity but not taking it because it's too risky or too scary. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting that. And then with the Hermit, still maybe kind of doing some introspection, some soul searching, and trying to uncover your truth. And I can also see this relating back to the Six of Pentacles with the balance. It's interesting that that one comes out because that is about balance. It's about balancing like all areas of your life, balancing yourself. It's also about like where your power is and balancing out your personal power. And we just had that full moon in Libra, and so definitely going to be in the energy of wanting to have things balanced out, trying to balance ourselves out, trying to balance our situations out. And yeah, balance absolutely has to do with your personal power. I'll go ahead and clarify these cards though and see if there's anything else that we can get from them. But yeah, I've kind of been feeling pretty much how these cards came out. I don't know about anybody else, but with the Hermit, definitely like going inward. So let's see. Clarify these cards, please. What else do we need to know? Why is the Six of Pentacles here, please? We have the High Priestess. Yeah, definitely. I just said this was about, your personal power within the situation, and definitely with the High Priestess, the High Priestess is about your basically about your personal power, your psychic power, your intuition, your emotions, gaining, stability and control over um, your emotional state, your spiritual state, your psychic state. Why is the Two of Swords here, please? Show me why this Two of Swords is here. What's this all about? We have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Why is the Four of Cups here, please? Why is the Four of Cups here, please? Why is the Four of Cups here, please? Show me why this Four of Cups is here. Why is this Four of Cups here, please? Whoops. Show me why this Four of Cups is here. We have the Five of Wands. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Swords. Okay. So yeah, definitely trying to gain your power back, your balance, your power within your balance. Where is your power as it relates to being balanced? And then we have, there's still some sort of like thought process going on, and it looks like whatever you're doing, you're working on, your work, your craft, school, whatever it is that you do. Instead of making a decision, you're trying, or the decision could be about your work, could be about, and you're thinking about different avenues that you could take. Because the Two of Swords for me is really about it's like having a decision, but it's not quite to the point of making the decision. It's about knowing that you have to come to a decision eventually, but it's about taking time to kind of like think about the decision, or not think, or it could be not think about it too. With the Four of Cups, I was kind of getting some isolation. I'm getting, because we have the Five of Wands here, I think the isolation might be due to, there might be a lot of conflict. There might be, maybe it's not necessarily conflict, but it might be chaos. It might be disruptions. It might be, there could be some sort of competition as well. But it's kind of like, since you're in this hermit state, you're not really wanting to have this sort of energy. You're not wanting to be in this sort of energy right now. It's too exhausting. And so I think that's why I was getting isolation with the Four of Cups. Um, but we do have the Ten of Swords, and this has come up, I think this has come up before in a reading that I did before. And I think really with the Ten of Swords, it's basically, this is a completion of a cycle. There's a completion of a cycle here. There's definitely growth. There's definitely growth. There's definitely a lot of, spiritual, like healing. I guess you could call it healing. Yeah, healing is a good word. And so this is kind of like the Ten of Swords is like saying, like, this is your, it might be painful, but growing's always painful. That's totally human. There's, I don't think there's any way around that. I don't think you can grow without having experience pain. I don't think it's possible. Um, so I'll pull an oracle, I'll pull an energy oracle card, and then, but yeah, don't dwell too much on this pain, because I see a lot of good things. I really like the healing with the Hermit. I really like the balancing out with the Six of Pentacles. I like the spiritual growth and development, like self-work, self-empowerment with the High Priestess. And I like the, working hard on whatever you're doing, even if it is to avoid making a decision, which could possibly be the case. But that's okay. Sometimes we need some space to think. And it might be, some people process things deeply. They're, and with the Hermit, it's definitely, I see a lot of deep processing going on. And that can also be painful too, because you're kind of, the Hermit, I've talked about this before with his light. He's drawing, he's drawing out from the darkness. And that's a painful, scary process. It's not really, comfortable. All right, so what other messages do you have for everybody who watches this? Please show me what other messages you have for everybody who watches this, please. Let's see if there's anything else that comes out. What other messages do you have, please, for everybody who watches this. What other messages do you have? 33 door to romance. All right. So 33, it's a 6. That's good. I think we got one broke it down to 6 last time. I like to pay attention to synchronicities. Okay. New beginnings in love. Well, that's not where I thought that was going, but okay, let's see what it has to say. As I open the door to my own self-love, I attract more and more loving tenderness to me. Okay, yeah. And I think that's kind of what the High Priestess is about. It's like finding your self-development. You're developing yourself and you're also trying to find where your personal power is versus, you know, the rest of the world's power basically. And then it's also this introspection. And even I would say the one where I got isolation, the Four of Cups, I know it's not generally read that way, but I would say that's like self-care right there. Isolation. You know that there's all this stuff going on and you know what you need to do to take care of yourself. So yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about love, that's self-love right there. It's beautiful, guys. I love it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. I'll try to get in hopefully this weekend or early next week. Thanks for stopping by. I'll talk to you guys later.